It's always very difficult when you ask someone out and you get rejected. But a comedian in LA took the rejection to extreme levels after he decided to attack the girl who turned him down for a date. Now, this comedian is Mike Faverman, and apparently he had requested to add a woman who's unidentified on Facebook, and she did so. But unfortunately, he took that as some indication that maybe she might be interested in him. But she wasn't. After he had asked her out on a date, she wrote back to him and said, "I'm sorry I gave you the impression I wanted to date you by becoming your Facebook friend. That wasn't my intention." That was literally all she wrote. Well, his reaction was not so nice. In fact, in screen grabs that have been shared online, he responded by saying, "I hope me asking you to dinner doesn't give you any impression that you're more attractive than you think you are. You just seem like an easy target with potential low self-esteem. I also know fat chicks give good blowjobs and are easy to push to the curb when you're done with them."
Okay, well, so let's review a couple of things. It appears that you were pushed to the curb immediately, so you seem a little hurt over that. You're hurt, dog. Don't ask me how you're doing. Second of all, if you didn't think she was that attractive, why did you ask her out? Perhaps you're the one with a low self-esteem. And second of all, let's talk about easy blowjobs. Guess who didn't get an easy blowjob? Mike Faverman. Right?
I mean,
that's because he got rejected, and he's obviously super hurt over it.
Mike Faverman is what I'd like to call a gigantic glass house. I'm serious. Just take a look, okay? We have several pictures of him. I mean, who are you to talk about the physical appearance of anyone else as if you're some sort of winner? Like, who looks at you and thinks, yes, Adonis, right? No. Okay, so you going around attacking women for rejecting you is beyond disgusting. And I know that I just stooped to his level by basically attacking the way he looks, but he deserves it. I mean, take a quick look at yourself before you go around putting other people down like that. He continued, by the way. He said, "A plump chick with high self-esteem is like a unicorn out here. It's kind of refreshing and sad at the same time. You must be very lonely, and you must cry often. It explains why you are cushy and bitter." And then I don't know what else he says. It gets cut off in the screen grabs that were shared online. But a number of people shared these screen grabs, and another woman had actually responded to one of them and said, "Yeah, I know that guy. He did the same thing to me."
Okay, so everything he says sounds like projection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you sound really lonely and bitter. Dude, you sound really lonely and bitter. If you've got other things to do and you got other girls and you don't need her, what are you wasting all your time with all this stuff for? Go on to your next target, okay? Because, you know, keep him going, big guy. Or perhaps you're sitting at home crying all night, and that's why you're writing needlessly super bitter messages like this. And I want to be clear about one of the most important things in this story in terms of criticizing Faverman. If he had done this in his act, so you might say, hey, look, I don't like that. I find that distasteful, or that's not my style of comedy, or you might like it. Okay, that's your call. But this isn't in his act. This is an assault. I don't mean technically
Physical
legal
assault.
and physical assault, but he's verbally assaulting this woman for no reason. And there's no, like, he didn't know it was going to be public. And now you can be pissed that she made it public through a friend, right? And I get that, and that's a different conversation. But in terms of, like, what he's doing with the girl, there's no excuse like, hey, man, that's just how I am. I'm really funny. That's not that funny, especially when you're doing it in private to a person.
Yeah, it's not funny at all. Now, I want to read you the tweet from the woman who alleges that he did the same thing to her. This is Graphic 19. Gabrielle Wortman is her name, and she says, "Sigh, he also told me I had no brains and only a fit body. My, now where did I put that brain again?" And also, what's incredible about this is, I thought, well, he could try to make the claim that either his account got hacked or that wasn't really his Facebook account, right? Something like that. But no, he doesn't even deny it. In fact, he's angry that a private message was shared to the public. He says, "No one seems upset with her posting this material causing tidal wave of threats and harassment. Seems odd that she's a victim."
No, but
wow.
Mike, you're not getting it. Like, so here's the thing. I don't like that stuff being put out in public. I'm not sure I would have done that, right? But Mike, she's not your friend. It's a different thing when you're corresponding with someone that's private and a friend and you're joking around and they dick you over and they make it public and you go, whoa, we were joking, we're friends. Why did you make that public? Totally hear you on that. You don't know her at all and you came out guns blazing against her.
Yeah.
And you're doing it, yes, it's a private message, sure, but it's in a public forum. It's not like if you don't realize she can grab it and put it out there, well, that's on you, brother, right? You should have figured that out. And so if you had done nothing wrong and she did that to you, then we're on your side and we say, hey, that was a douchey move on her part, right? So, and still, I don't love it. I don't need all these spats to be public, and now there's the public shaming and stuff, and which, honestly, we're taking part in a little bit. But the reason we talk about it, from my perspective, is that to get everybody to go, hey, like, look, that's not cool. This is okay, and that's weird. And if you're in a situation where you're going to do that to somebody else, we're not talking about Faverman now, but you out there, right? Be cool. Number one, because don't say that to people. Number two, well, maybe they could leak it too. And then maybe you're not famous, but your family and friends know you. So don't be a douche.
No, look, the part of this that bothers me the most, and honestly, this is the reason why I don't have a problem with this being leaked by the woman, who again is unidentified, is because he has a sense of entitlement through every step of the story. He had a sense of entitlement when he asked her out and just assumed, yeah, you know what? Here's a girl that I think is unattractive, and I'm going to use her for sexual pleasure, and then I'm going to kick her to the curb. That's sense of entitlement, and it's disgusting. He had sense of entitlement when it got leaked, and he refused to apologize for his actions. He had a sense of entitlement in the way that he responded to her, putting her down. Why is it okay for him to think that it's totally all right to put someone down like that, like make them feel like a piece of meat, and then not suffer the consequences of that? You're a public figure, okay? And sometimes you suffer the consequences more than a private citizen would when you act this way. And you know what? It's a good thing. You should be held accountable for your actions. It's inappropriate, to say the least.
The only thing I disagree with is that I don't think he actually has a sense of entitlement. He certainly acts like it, right? But internally, you can tell with all the projection, no, he would have loved to have hooked up with her.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a chance to, so he's crying over it now, right? And so, like, that whole sense of like, well, of course you should hook up with me. But no, but dude, apparently none of these people are hooking up with you. I mean, I imagine some people are, but I don't know your personal life, right? And so every time somebody doesn't hook up with you, if you think that they're unattractive, which then you're a weirdo for asking them out, anyway, you go, oh yeah, you're fat, you're this, and he called her a pig and another thing, right? And then the other girl, he can't, was clearly attractive, right? And so he's, oh yeah, you're attractive? Then you got no brains. Right? Well, she had enough brains to say no to you.
Yeah.
Right? So, bitter man. I know a lot of comics are bitter, but you're supposed to do that in your act. It's not supposed to be in real life, because then it's not funny anymore. You're just being a dick.
Yeah. One other thing I want to add is a lot of women experience this on a regular basis on dating apps, which is why Tinder's always on blast. People will screen grab their conversations and their private messages with guys and how incredibly degrading those messages can be. This is not a rare instance. The only thing that makes this different is that it's a public figure. Some people know who he is. I had never heard of him. And so it becomes more of a story.
Yeah, I honestly, I hadn't heard of him either, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Different people hear of different folks. But, you know, in a post-game, I'll add then a story in my personal life where I know a guy who did something like this even worse.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, it is an ay story. But that's what we do in the post-game. We tell you stories we probably shouldn't tell you. TYTnetwork.com/join. Hear that story as well today.